everyone, this is Heather Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance, and I wanted to take a few minutes today and just show you how you can find answers to questions that you might have about specific Blue Cross Blue Shield plans. So let's jump right in. Okay, so here on Health Sherpa, I've just put in a zip code and I'm just going to do a quote, for a household of one at $16,000. So let's go down to the Select Silver plan. That's a very popular plan. So let's, just go ahead and click on plan details. And then, you get some general information here. But, if you can't really find what you're looking for here, if your client has a more specific question, then you can click on the summary of benefits and coverage, and you're going to get this document. And it's great. It's got a lot of important questions, and many times you can find the answer to your questions on this document. But if you can't find what you're looking for, if it's something more specific, then you can click right here on this link that says alabamablue.com. This is going to take you to a booklet that is specific for this plan and this cost sharing amount, okay? So we're going to open that, and it takes it a minute to load because it's like 86 pages long, so it's got a lot of information in it. So let's go back to the top. So the first section, you will see that it is about the Blue Cross Select Silver at the 94% cost share reduction. And the first section of this booklet is going to be very specific with the co-payments for this specific cost share amount, okay? So what's great about this is then you can come up here to the magnifying glass, and let's just say, your client is saying, that they may have to have some radiation, and you would like to look that up to see how it would be covered. So you can search for that, radiation. And you see that it's found in there 8 times. Okay, so you're going to want to look through this carefully. But here, radiation comes up, and you'll see that in Alabama, the lower member cost share would be 100% of the allowed amount, subject to a $150 outpatient facility copay. And then the higher cost share amount, it would be $225 outpatient facility copay. Now, this lower member cost share and higher member cost share, that's referring to the facility, okay? So that's not referring to the level of cost share reduction that your client may be eligible for. So let me show you real quick how you know about the facility, okay? So if you go to the Blue Cross Find a Doctor tool, and I have another video about finding doctors, but you can look up a hospital or a facility. So I just put in Helen Keller Hospital. That's a hospital here. Over here, it's going to tell you that it's a lower member cost share, okay? So that's what this is meaning here. So, just wanted you to be aware of that. But you may want to, just really look through this carefully. That's talking about outpatient hospital benefits. So if you skip to where it's the next time, here it's going to say no deductible or copay, but you're going to want to scroll up and notice that it's under the section for physician benefits, okay? So just look through the document carefully if you're looking up something like that, okay? It may be something a little more simple like, does it cover telehealth? And you can put that in, and here you go. You can find the answer to that. You can see that it's a $15 copay. Here's a link. Here's a phone number that someone could call. But this document should be able to answer almost any question that you have about a specific plan. And so just be sure that you click on the link that is included in that summary of benefits that's for the plan in which your client is thinking about enrolling so that you can get them the correct information. Or if they already have that plan, then you can get them the information that they need. So I hope that's helpful. If you run into any problems or you have any other questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me and I will be glad to help you. Thanks so much.